Yo, what's up everyone? It's your boy Z, back with another video. Today we're talking about something kinda crazy. Countries where you might not see our furry friend, the German Shepherd. Some places have straight up banned them, or at least made it super hard to own one. I love German Shepherds. They're loyal, smart as heck, and they look super cool. But, just like with anything else, there are two sides to every coin. Some countries have had situations where German Shepherds weren't always on their best behavior. Let's break it down, country by country, and see what's up. Alright, first up on our world tour of German Shepherd regulations is Singapore. German Shepherds are on their restricted breed list. Don't worry, it's not a total ban, but it does mean there are some extra hoops to jump through if you want to own one. They've got to be muzzled and leashed whenever they're out in public. Plus, owners need to have special insurance, just in case. It's like they're saying, "We trust you, German Shepherd, but we're going to need some extra reassurance. Safety first." But you gotta admit, seeing a German Shepherd all dressed up in its muzzle and leash is a little funny. It's like they're ready for a doggy fashion show. But hey, rules are rules, and Singapore seems to be doing all right with this system. It's all about finding that balance, you know? Keeping people safe while still letting our furry friends enjoy life. Next up, we're hopping over to the Emerald Isle, Ireland. Land of Guinness, leprechauns, and apparently some strict rules about German Shepherds. Now, Ireland doesn't outright ban German Shepherds, but they do classify them as potentially dangerous dogs. It basically means that if you want to own a German Shepherd in Ireland, you need to be extra responsible. Think of it like getting your driver's license. You gotta take some tests, prove you know what you're doing, and then you're good to go. So, what kind of hoops do you have to jump through? Well, for starters, you need to keep your German Shepherd on a leash and muzzled when you're out in public. And of course, you need to make sure they're microchipped and registered. Gotta keep track of those pups. There are also some rules about where you can keep your German Shepherd. They'd much rather be inside with you, begging for scraps. Alright, buckle up because we're heading to Eastern Europe, to Romania. Now, Romania has a bit of a reputation for being, shall we say, mysterious. It's a land of rich history, folklore, and some pretty unique laws. Well, their laws about German Shepherds are a little mysterious too. You might think it's straightforward, but it's not. They're not banned, but owning one is definitely, let's just say it's an adventure. There's a whole process you have to go through. Imagine this. You're super pumped to finally get a German Shepherd puppy. You've been dreaming about this for ages. You've got all the toys, the bed, everything set up perfectly. The cute little collar picked out. You're ready to welcome your new family member. But before you can take your furry friend home, you have to pass a psychological evaluation. Yes, you heard that right. Yeah, you heard that right. A psych evaluation. For you. It's not just about the dog, it's about you too. Apparently, the Romanian authorities want to make sure you're mentally prepared for the responsibility of owning a German Shepherd. They take it very seriously. Which, okay, I guess that makes sense. They want to ensure the safety and well-being of both the dog and the community. But still, it's a little intense. It's not every day you hear about needing a psych evaluation to own a pet. But hey, if you can pass the psych evaluation, then more power to you. It's a badge of honor. You've officially proven you're responsible enough to handle a Romanian German Shepherd. Instant legend status. And that's something to be proud of. Next stop on our German Shepherd World Tour, the United Arab Emirates, a place known for its towering skyscrapers, luxurious lifestyle, and endless sunshine. The UAE is a land of opulence and extravagance, where luxury cars and yachts are a common sight. But amidst all this glamour, there are some pretty strict rules about certain dog breeds. Now, while the UAE doesn't have a specific ban on German Shepherds, they do have a general ban on what they consider dangerous breeds. This means that many beloved breeds, including our loyal German Shepherds, often get caught up in these regulations. And guess who often gets lumped into that category? Yep, you guessed it. Our intelligent and protective German Shepherds. It's kind of a bummer, especially if you're living that Dubai life, and you're picturing yourself cruising around in your Lamborghini with your German Shepherd riding shotgun. Imagine the heads you'd turn. I mean, talk about a power move, right? But alas, it's not meant to be. At least, not officially. The rules are pretty clear, and they're enforced to maintain public safety. There are rumors, of course, that some people in the UAE manage to bend the rules a bit. Some dog lovers find ways to keep their German Shepherds, but it's definitely not the norm. But for the most part, if you're in the UAE and you're thinking about getting a dog, you might want to consider a different breed. maybe a Saluki. They're elegant, fast, and have a rich history in the region. They're the national dog of the UAE, and they're pretty darn cool looking too. Plus, they're perfectly suited to the desert environment and the local lifestyle. So, while German Shepherds might face some challenges in Dubai, there are other amazing breeds to consider. All right, we're heading north now to Ukraine, a country rich in history and culture. Now, Ukraine is a country that's been through a lot lately, facing numerous challenges and changes. So it's understandable that they're extra cautious about anything that could potentially cause trouble or unrest. And unfortunately, German Shepherds have sometimes been associated with, well, not so great things, despite being loyal and intelligent companions. See, there's this whole underground world of dogfighting which is just awful and heartbreaking. It's cruel, it's inhumane, and it's something that animal lovers everywhere condemn. People are actively protesting against such barbaric practices. And sadly, German Shepherds have sometimes been used in these fights because of their strength, intelligence, and trainability, which makes them targets for exploitation. So, in an effort to crack down on dogfighting and protect these noble animals, Ukraine has decided to prohibit German Shepherds altogether. It's a tough call, but you can see where they're coming from. The intention is to safeguard these dogs from being exploited and abused. They're trying to protect these dogs from being exploited and abused, ensuring they can live happy and healthy lives. Of course, this ban has sparked some debate and controversy among the public. Some people argue that it's unfair to punish an entire breed for the actions of a few irresponsible individuals. But ultimately, it's up to each country to decide what they think is best for their people and their animals, balancing safety and compassion. Next stop on our German Shepherd adventure, Malaysia, land of beautiful beaches, delicious food, and, you guessed it, more dog breed restrictions. Malaysia is another country that has a list of restricted dog breeds, and unfortunately, German Shepherds made the cut. Now, it's not a total ban, but it does mean that owning a German Shepherd in Malaysia comes with some extra challenges. For starters, you need to obtain a special license from the authorities, and getting that license isn't always easy. You might need to provide proof of insurance, demonstrate that you have a secure enclosure for your dog, and maybe even pass a home inspection. It's like trying to get into an exclusive nightclub. You gotta dress right, know the right people, and even then, there's no guarantee you'll get past the bouncer. But hey, if you're determined to have a German Shepherd by your side in Malaysia, it's not impossible. All right, we're heading north again, this time to Iceland, land of glaciers, volcanoes, and surprisingly strict dog breed regulations. Now, Iceland doesn't have an outright ban on German Shepherds, but they do have a very specific breed registry system. And let's just say it's not exactly easy to get a German Shepherd on that list. Think of it like this. Imagine trying to get into an Ivy League college. You need top-notch grades, stellar recommendations, and a personal essay that will bring tears to the admissions committee's eyes. Getting a German Shepherd into Iceland is kind of like that. You'll need to provide proof of pedigree, vaccination records, and maybe even a DNA test. But hey, if you're lucky enough to have your German Shepherd accepted into Iceland, you can be sure that you'll be the envy of every dog owner on the island. Talk about bragging rights! Okay, so we've talked about a bunch of different countries and their rules about German Shepherds. And I know some of you are probably thinking, what's the deal? Why all the restrictions? Well, it all boils down to safety. See, German Shepherds are powerful dogs. They're strong, they're intelligent, and they were originally bred to be working dogs. And like any powerful tool, if they're not handled properly, they can be dangerous. There have been cases of German Shepherds biting people, sometimes even fatally. So, these countries that have restrictions on German Shepherds, they're just trying to protect their citizens. They're trying to prevent those tragic incidents from happening. But at the same time, it's important to remember that not all German Shepherds are dangerous. A well-trained German Shepherd can be the most loyal, loving companion you could ask for. All right, let's address the elephant in the room, or should I say the German Shepherd in the room. There's this misconception that all German Shepherds are aggressive, mean, or just plain scary. And that's just not true. Sure, they're big and powerful, but they're also incredibly intelligent, loyal, and eager to please. They're like the overachievers of the dog world. They want to learn, they want to work, and they thrive on having a job to do. That's why they excel in so many different roles, from police and military work to search and rescue to therapy dogs. So the next time you see a German Shepherd, don't be afraid. They're just big softies at heart. That's it for today's video, guys. Hope you learned something new about German Shepherds and the rules surrounding them in different parts of the world. Remember, every country has its own reasons for the laws it puts in place. If you're a proud German Shepherd owner, drop a comment below and tell us about your furry friend. And if you're thinking about getting a dog, do your research and find a breed that fits your lifestyle and your local regulations. Most importantly, remember that all dogs deserve our love and respect regardless of their breed. Peace out.